Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of NXT. If you saw last week, we started off the first rounds of the NXT Championship Tournament with the first round of triple threat matches, and tonight we continue with just that. As you can see, Calvin Tankman, Otis Dozovic, and Grayson will be competing in our first matchup tonight. But in our second one, we have Mansoor, Shelton Benjamin, former Intercontinental Champion, and Rick Boogs, who will be making his first NXT appearance. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kick it over to the Capitol Wrestling Center. Here we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly going to be a pretty big one here tonight, and especially as you can see by his name says it all. I mean, this man is built like a freaking tank, and Calvin Tankman's one of the most impressive wrestlers in my eyes. I mean, the size of this man and him being able to do the things that he does and the brutality that he just inflicts in the middle of that ring. Calvin Tankman really just knows how to get down, and he really knows how to wear down his opponents. And you gotta think too that we have a little bit over, just between Otis Dozovic and Calvin Tankman, we have about almost 750 pounds between them. And then you got Grayson who's clocking in at a $160 probably. But Grayson might be at a little bit of a disadvantage, definitely in the size department. And that is not me making any reference of any kind. And as you can see, the NXT universe looks around and they wait. And there he is, Otis Dozovic, former member of the Alpha Academy, Otis Dozovic. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been keeping up with the tournament specialties, I guess you could say, the NXT Championship will be awarded to the winner of this first round of triple threat matches. We will have 8 of them. Following that, we will have 4 semi-final matchups. Then we will wait for the finals, and then the finals will take place at not SummerSlam, but at Unforgiven, and we will be determining the first NXT champion. And the perks of being the NXT champion, you will be able to be allowed to cash in that title for any championship of your choosing at any time, but you will also have to be able to defend the NXT championship. You would have to defend it every week on Grizzly Pro Wrestling Strife. And Grayson Waller, we saw him a couple of times in the old series. He was a tag team partner for Kevin Owens. And Grayson Waller, like I said, he's gonna have to somehow slip away like a bar of soap in between these two big dudes. I mean, Waller's probably gonna have to figure out some sort of, he's gonna have to use some sort of snake maneuver, I guess. I don't even know. But all I'm gonna say is we're about to see some heavy machinery at play with Otis Dozovic and Calvin Tankman. And look at this now. Oh, Tankman immediately going after Otis Dozovic, but now Dozovic taking full control into the power slam. Whoa, wait a minute. Look at the power of Calvin Tankman. Oh my God. Big power slam. Oh, and Grayson Waller with a drop kick into the middle rope. Waller looks to take control of the matchup, but Tankman is not happy about that drop kick. Lifts up Waller and drops him on his side with a backbreaker. And now Tankman, and you saw already that this night is kicking off to be one hell of an NXT episode, and you can just see Otis Dozovic slams him down. Oh, and look at that. It looked like Waller was trying to team up on Tankman there. And now Grayson Waller, whoa, look at this, moves out of the way, drops Calvin Tankman with a big DDT. And a Hurricane Rana sends Otis Dozovic away. Waller, he's taking full control. Oh, big right hand knocks Waller out of commission. Oh no. Grayson Waller pulling. He's in a bad position here. Double team. Oh! Well, Waller is definitely not in the good graces of these two behemoths here tonight. Big neck breaker from Tankman. Taking out the American Alpha And look at this now. Tankman in the middle of the ring going right after Grayson Waller. And wait a minute now, what is this? Big clothesline turning Waller inside out. And Waller looks to be put away. No. Calvin Tankman and Grayson Waller continue to fight in the middle of the ring. Otis Dozovic is struggling to get back up to his feet. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, all of these matchups will qualify you for your NXT Championship match. And look at this now, Grayson Waller looking at Otis Dozovic in the corner. Oh, well, no. Oh, man, right into the corner with a big drop kick and an enziguri from Waller. Grayson Waller and Otis Dozovic now in the middle of the ring. Tankman had to get out of the ring. Oh, big clothesline takes him down. Whoa, Waller back up to his feet. Oh, off the ropes. Look at this big stunner. Big springboard stunner onto Otis Dozovic. Hooks the leg. But no, not even a kick out of one before he can get back into it. And look at this now. Oh no. Whoa. Calvin Tankman tried to grab at the ankles of Grayson Waller. And look at this now. Oh no. Oh, look at that, just whipping Waller away, and a big frog splash off the top from Tankman. Big double team, but it's quickly broken up by Dozovic. If you saw last week, ladies and gentlemen, Dalton Castle was able to best his triple threat matchup, and he will be taking on Mike Bennett. Oh, he will be taking on Mike Bennett in the second round. Big splash from Otis Dozovic. Uh-oh. And look at this now. I think we're lining him up for the Caterpillar. Otis Dozovic gonna drop the elbow. Yes, he does. Right on the belly of Calvin Tankman. Hooks the leg. Here comes Grayson Waller. He's trying to break up the pin. Yes, he does. Count of two. That could have been it there. But now Waller, he's got Otis Dozovic staggering. Whoa. Look at this. Maneuvers himself out of her with a big DDT. Calvin Tankman trying to get back up to his feet, but no. Otis Dozovic able to power Waller over. Oh, and a big right hand. And now Calvin Tankman. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Big elbow taking down Grayson Waller, and a big swinging neck breaker takes him down. And here comes Grayson Waller. Oh, trying to throw a clothesline, but Calvin Tankman caught him off the back end. Whoa, swings him down for a black hole slam. And Calvin Tankman, no. Grayson Waller with the kick out of that black hole slam, and oh, big knee to the face. Tankman continues to deliver some attacks to Grayson Waller, and look at this now. He just powers Waller up to his shoulder. Big power slam. The absolute power of Calvin Tankman is apparent here tonight, and you can just see that Calvin Tankman looking on at Otis Dozovic. Look at that. He's just telling Dozovic to get in the ring. Grayson Waller, he just getting back up to his feet, but he could barely stand. Oh, he just ate that right hand, and he just collapsed. Oh, and now Otis Dozovic trying to giving more right hands on Calvin Tankman, trying to take him down. Oh, and he takes him down. Oh, wait a minute now. Grayson Waller, big stunner again on Otis Dozovic. This time he nails it in the middle of the ring. And wait a minute now. What is Grayson Waller thinking? Grayson Waller up to the top rope. What does he have in mind? Big moonsault onto Otis Dozovic. And look at this now. Referee trying to get into position. 1, 2. No! Grayson Waller nearly putting Dozovic away. And now with Grayson Waller, trapping Otis Dozovic in the corner. He's got an elbow and another one. And here comes Calvin Tankman, but I don't even think Grayson Waller had any idea, as now Tankman looks to take control of the match. Whoa, military press. Oh, into a gut buster. Calvin Tankman taking control of the match thus far. And look at this, into the corner. And Tankman, with an elbow to the back, knocks Waller right into Otis Dozovic. And look at this now, Dozovic just showing off that power. Big stalling suplex drops Waller down, but I think Otis Dozovic forgot he's got another. And look at this now, into the corner with a big right hand. And look at this now, Otis Dozovic, throws a right hand. Big spear from Calvin Tankman. Turns Otis Dozovic. And look at this now, 1, 2. Waller breaks it up. What a spear. Nearly taking out Otis Dozovic in the process. But with that DDT, Waller looks to take full control. But wait a minute, Otis Dozovic counters. Big body slam from Otis Dozovic. Oh, and he goes to the second rope, but I don't even think he noticed. Oh, yes he did. Oh, shoulder tackle from the second rope, but Calvin Tankman moves out of the way. And Tankman tosses Dozovic right outside. Grayson Waller now looking to take full control as Otis Dozovic shoved right back in the ring, but now Waller looking right at Tankman. And look at this now. Whoa! Grayson Waller with a Hurricane Rana sends Otis Dozovic away. And look at this now. Waller with a big clothesline takes down Tankman. And now he's going to go to the top rope. Waller, he's going to do it. Oh, and he gets caught with a big power slam midair. Calvin Tankman caught him midair. And wait a minute now. Tankman driver. Dropping Grayson Waller right on his head. Otis Dozovic is down and out. Tankman with the leg hooked, picks up the win, and moves on in the NXT Championship Tournament. Calvin Tankman, one hell of a victory here tonight. Grayson Waller on a couple of occasions nearly picked up the win. But Calvin Tankman was the one to pick up the win here tonight, and he will be qualifying for our second round match. And ladies and gentlemen, before we can get to our second matchup of the night, we just want to inform you of the next bit of matchups that we have next week for NXT. And do not forget to check out Grizzly Pro Wrestling if you have not yet already. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing Drew Gulak, Wade Barrett, the return of Wade Barrett, and Josh Briggs in one of our first round matchups. And what an amazing thing it is to see Wade Barrett back in the ring. And also our second matchup, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Dragon Lee, Zion Quinn, and YouTube sensation, yes, I am 100% serious, YouTube sensation Logan Paul, who will be competing for his first matchup in any professional wrestling league. And that will be next week, ladies and gentlemen. All three of these men previously appeared in the series before. Shelton Benjamin being able to pick up a Intercontinental Championship is, I believe it was his fifth at the time. And Mansoor made a couple of appearances, so did Rick Boogs. But you know, even with newer faces coming in and the, you know, somewhat returned superstars as well, or some of the people who never got a chance to get their feet off the ground, you know, now they're, you know, sort of apparent to, you know, how their ring environments are. But this is a completely new environment because one loss and you're eliminated, and plus you don't even have to be pinned to, you know, lose the match. So you have to keep your head on a swivel. You gotta keep your, you know, gotta keep all three targets away, you know, all of that. But you can see now that Mansoor patiently awaiting, and you can see also that Shelton Benjamin, he, you know, what can you really say? I mean, Shelton Benjamin's possibly one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time, in my opinion. I mean, this man was the gold standard, but he's never won a world championship. And I think that's sort of, you know, unfair. Especially with a man like Shelton Benjamin, you know, winning the NXT championship will be almost a way to bring back not only your career, but make a new career out of it. And the gold standard is certainly happy to be here in Orlando. Shelton Benjamin is not too, you know, Shelton Benjamin's not too, you know, familiar with the NXT surroundings, but he's definitely been in the GPW aspect. And you can see that Rick Boogs making his way towards the ring. We saw Rick Boogs had a couple of appearances with the teaming of Dexter Lumis in the last series. He competed at Judgment Day. I can also remember that. But now Rick Boogs by himself. Dexter Lumis nowhere to be seen. I don't know where the hell he's at, but as you can see, Rick Boogs is by himself, and he's going to have to go after Mansoor and Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin employed with the WWE for years at this point. And Rick Boogs. Rick Boogs now. I mean, you can just look at this guy and see the potential that he has. I mean, he's got the look, he's got the charisma. We just need to see if he's got the in-ring staying power here tonight. And Rick Boogs with that air guitar. I mean, what can you really say? This man's certainly over with the crowd here tonight. But is he going to be able to take down? Is he going to be able to take down both of his opponents here tonight? One man walks out. One will be challenging Calvin Tankman in the second round matchups. And here we go. Who's going to walk out as the winner? Oh! Shelton Benjamin already eating a super kick at the beginning. Oh. And Mansoor takes him down, but now Shelton Benjamin going right after Mansoor with a belly-to-belly suplex. And look at this now. Rick Boogs has no idea what's going on. Look at this now. Oh, no. Oh! Big headbutt. Oh, into a swinging neck breaker for Mansoor. And Mansoor with an elbow. And now with Mansoor waiting to get the next bit of offense in. Oh, wait a minute, but he took too much time as Rick Boogs counters with a Russian leg sweep, takes him down. But now Benjamin goes after Boogs. Oh, look at this. Oh, military press into a gutbuster. Oh, wait a minute, Mansoor, second rope. Look at this springboard crossbody. Flattens Shelton Benjamin in the middle of the ring. Rick Boogs now back up to his feet. He's got Mansoor. And wait a minute now, whoa, what is this? Mansoor able to maneuver out of it with a reverse DDT. And he drops Rick Boogs right down off the second rope with a big splash. Mansoor looking to take advantage of the victory here. No. But you can see that Mansoor is certainly not waiting to take down Rick Boogs as Benjamin gets right back up to his feet. Mansoor spinebuster dropping Boogs down. And wait, Shelton with a big spinning DDT. Shelton Benjamin, he's looking right down at Mansoor. Oh no, he's got him in a bad position. Big jackknife. And now Shelton Benjamin going right after Rick Boogs. But oh no, Rick Boogs, he's got Shelton. Look at this, spins him around and down. Drops him right on the side. But now Shelton Benjamin back up to his feet and a belly-to-belly. Mansoor taking a big fall to the outside. Shelton Benjamin, he's got that in-ring awareness. I mean, oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Rick Boogs sends Benjamin over the top. Took advantage of the situation, but now Mansoor getting back in. And like I was saying, Shelton Benjamin, he's got the veteran experience between all three of these men. Between all three men, rather. And look at this now, Mansoor. Look at this going right after Rick Boogs. But wait, whoa. Shelton Benjamin looked like he tried to take advantage of Mansoor, but Mansoor kicked him back. And oh no. Rick Boogs back suplex onto the apron. And Benjamin flies over the top rope. He just took out Rick Boogs with ease. And look at this now. Mansoor back up to his feet. Shelton Benjamin not even taking any advantage. Oh no. Look at this going for a German. Rick Boogs rolls him out of it. And wait a minute now. Mansoor. Oh no. Wait a minute. Mansoor. He's on the second rope here. Oh my God. Mansoor, he just took a tumble to the outside. Might be a little bit whirly after that one, but now Mansoor climbing back up to the top. Here comes Rick Boogs. Oh, and look at this now, Mansoor starting to light him up. Oh, and that was a little bit of a spit in the face to Benjamin with the pay dirt. And Mansoor not taking advantage of that. And look at this now, Rick Boogs. Oh, look at this, he's just gonna do some reps with Mansoor on top of his head. And Shelton Benjamin, look at this, is just taunting Rick Boogs from inside. I don't even think Boogs notices. Fist drop and a leg drop from Benjamin. But wait a minute now. It looked like Boogs tried to take control of the matchup. But here comes Boogs going right after Benjamin again. But Boogs with Benjamin up on his feet. Oh! Drops him down and a super kick from Mansoor. Takes down Boogs. Oh! It looked like Mansoor tried to hit a little bit of a senton, but it looked like Rick Boogs was able to counter out of it. Oh, and a big enziguri right to the face. Mansoor now with the hook of the leg on the Shelton Benjamin. No, and there's a kick out of two. Mansoor is not letting up here. Mansoor certainly giving his all, but here comes Boogs. Boogs looking to take full control. with Boogs on the arm. Whoa, look at this. A little bit of a handspring from Mansoor and takes him down. And now Mansoor, look at this. Oh, big right hand. And spin kick right to the abdomen. And with Mansoor looking Shelton Benjamin right in the eyes. And wait a minute. Oh, Mansoor tosses him down and stomps right on the chest. But now Mansoor, a big super kick right to the side of the head on the Rick Boogs. Oh, and that ends Agiri. Mansoor giving Rick Boogs a big flurry of offense at the moment. And I'm wondering how it's going to end. And now Mansoor with Boogs up onto the top. What does he have in mind? Oh no. Mansoor top rope. Hurricane Rana. Mansoor tossing him all the way away. And Mansoor on the springboard looking down at Rick Boogs. He has no idea what he's going to go for. Going to the second rope now. Mansoor. A big elbow. Big elbow right to the back. Here comes Benjamin. Benjamin with a roundhouse takes down Mansoor. And look at this now. Benjamin trying to go after Boogs again. But Boogs cuts off Benjamin right. And there was a double team there, I think. But look at this now. Boogs with Benjamin up on his shoulders. Benjamin with a chop block. He counters. But now here comes Mansoor in the middle. And Mansoor trying to take some shots. And look at this now. Benjamin shoots it back. T-bone suplex right on the Mansoor. 1, 2, no. Mansoor with the kick out. It looked like he was going to be put away with that signature T-bone suplex. And look at this now. Shelton Benjamin grabbing Rick Boogs. And look at this now. Benjamin with Boogs right where he wants him. Look at this butterfly lung blower from Benjamin. Beautifully delivered, but now Mansoor going after Benjamin now. And Mansoor, look at this. Shelton Benjamin tossed to the outside. And look at this, Boogs playing a little air guitar as Mansoor takes down Benjamin on the outside. And here comes Mansoor to take full advantage. But Boogs, he was watching the entire time. And Boogs looking Mansoor. And look at this now, just wrenching the arm. And oh no, look at this. He calls this the Boogs Cruise. But wait a minute, Benjamin's right back in the middle of the ring. And now Boogs lighting up Benjamin. But now, look at this now. Boogs lighting him up with some right hands in the corner. And that was a big kick to the throat. Pay dirt! Benjamin with the pay dirt. Mansoor, he's trying to get into the cover. No, but he can't break it up in time. Shelton Benjamin with the victory. Shelton Benjamin will now be challenging Calvin Tankman in the second round. What a matchup. There was a lot of quick finishes there. But ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us for this episode of NXT. Keep in mind, we are halfway through the first round of tournament matches. We will see you next time. Somebody raise